I mean business now. Oh. Get my rasp, and I'm ready to go. Got the door set up here. And I'm going to put a mark. There's where my mark is, about right there. Okay, so from there up, maybe a 1/16 or so. I could take a straight edge from there up. In fact, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. I could get a straight edge and put a mark there. In fact, here's a piece of cardboard. How about that? Something. And I could see kind of where the high bit is right here. This part is higher than the end style, just a hair, not much, but we're gonna rasp that down. Now, is there a right or wrong way to use a rasp? Yes. I don't want to take the rasp and rasp this way, because this is the finished end edge, this is the finished edge. So I don't want to take my rasp and start going like that. I'll flake the end straight off, possibly. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to have to do, and because it's concave, I'm going to use a concave area, because then I can kind of dig in a little bit. You know? Let me get my, I like this little pad for my knees. Like that. Maybe I'll put a piece of cardboard here as a mark up the jam. I'm going to use the concave because then I can kind of use it and dig in. Just going to do some testing right now. See, I want to go that way. You see, it almost started flaking. I'm just going to kind of taper this in. Like that. Get that edge going. This way, and then I can finish it with the smooth end, the smoother side, you know. But of course I got to dig it in deeper, so I first concentrate on this edge. And could you use something else? Yeah, you could use a belt sander. You could use a sanding pad on a big grinder, let's say, a plane. Not as easily with a plane, I don't think, but you know. So once I get this edge, now I can come across, because now I got to dig into this, and it's going to take a little bit of time, but I'm going to go about halfway. And this is pretty sharp, actually. Once I get it going, dig in, then I can go up a little bit, dig in, and try to go about halfway. Then I can come back the other way. As I'm doing that, I'm trying to be mindful of not pulling it back over this edge, okay? Work on the edge, round it off, now dig some more. As I'm doing that, this blade, this rasp is off of the edge, so I'm not even touching the edge right there, see? I'm holding it at an angle. It's kind of breezy out there. Make sure you can see all this. Yeah, I think you can. Sure. Keep her going. I gotta be careful with this edge here. I want to just go this way first. Like that. Now I can do a little bit more. And they have longer rasps too with the handle, but I like this because I can do everything with this and be a little closer to my work. Gotta be careful with this top edge. I don't want to go down because I don't want to hit it up like that and flake something and come up. Why do I tell you that? Because I know it's going to happen if I'm not careful. Why do I know that? Because I've done it before, that's why. Okay, I'm going to keep working on this, and then I'll work on this other side. Little by little, you can do it. Okay, start at this side. Dig in from the outside. See what I mean? If you were to go this other way, you chip this off. You want to start first with that side if you can. Then use the thick side. And I've still got the contoured side. So I've got this almost flat. You do a little bit right here. Now I can work on just this little section. That's all I'm concentrating on, from there to there. I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up. Digging as I go. And I'm just using one edge. I could use the whole thing, but I kind of hold it at an angle. So I'm using this edge as my digging tool. Now I can use the flat if I want. Careful not to hit this outside edge as I'm going this way. Looks like I can hold that. I still have a bow here, so I'm still fine. Dig some more in here. If I have to, I can step over here, double check that way. Just hitting from an 1/8 inch over to about a 1/4 inch from the edge. Use my flat side, rough. So I can use my flat side rough on the whole thing, but I can't dig in as much as the contoured side. When I want to cut it, when I want to flatten it out, I can use the flat. When I want to cut in, I can use the rounded edge. Hold it at an angle. See, I got to work from here up, from here over. Because I've already done this side. Okay, easy as you go. You can do it. I know you can.